Hello. This is a semi-sequel to my original Sonic Plush collection video. Why is this a semi-sequel? Well, I don't think I have enough merch and material to make a sequel to my Sonic Plush collection video yet. Maybe sometime after Christmas I'll do a sequel to that video. But I did want to share a sort of like a review on two of the most important products that I got since my last video. These would happen to be the Sonic Adventure Tails and Sonic Plushes. Yes, that's right, I got them. I got the boys. So yep, I finally got them. Well, I didn't get the Sonic Adventure Plushes per se. I got the Sonic X releases of the plushes. I always considered these plushes to actually be better than the Adventure Plushes. Specifically Tails, I do like his clothes math more here. So here is my sort of review on these plushes. I'm gonna start off with Sonic. Sonic, one thing you will not know about these plushes until you hold them yourself is how big they are. Like, here is my normal Sonic that I use in Sonic Omega. Look at that, that's just ridiculous, he's massive! But if that's not a fair comparison, then how about this 12-inch Tomy Sonic plush I know a few of my subscribers have. He's much bigger. Even that. Here's Snanic from a couple of Sonic Omega episodes. Much bigger. And of course, here's Tails, very dead. Much bigger as well. Even compared to my other Sonic Adventure plush, Big the Cat, is still bigger. Still much, much bigger, which I thought was weird. Because Big the Cat's supposed to be bigger than all the rest, but he isn't. And even though these plushes aren't supposed to be accurate with sizing, Tails is actually very accurate in sizing. But we'll get to him later. So, more about Sonic. Here is Sonic. He has a lot of interesting design details that make it seem like this is definitely a Sonic Adventure plush. For instance, the long spikes. Especially, like, some of these spikes can sometimes look a bit weird because of how long they are. Especially this top spike. That's ridiculous. But I think it gives the plush a unique, distinct look. And I think it's also one of the best Sonic heads. Minus Sane Sonic. Sonic also has his fingers in a pointed pose with only 4 fingers, which is weird. That's weird to me. I don't know why they did that. Because I think Tails also has 5 fingers. Weird. His legs and arms are actually pretty short when compared to some of the more recent Sonic plushes. Sonic also has plastic eyes. None of my other Sonic plushes have plastic eyes, except for Big, of course. Snanic here has iron-on eyes, and Sane Sonic has embroidered eyes. And so does Tomy Sonic, but this guy's plastic eyes. These are probably pretty prone to scratching, but I haven't scratched mine, so probably pretty good. One difference that I did note on the Sonic X plush to the original Sonic Adventure plush is the coloring of his shoes. In the original Sonic Adventure plush, his shoes are actually a bit lighter, I believe, and also these straps aren't supposed to be black. That is a problem. Yeah. But moving on to the rest of the blush, his smile looks pretty good, pretty accurate to Sonic Adventure. I wish they had used the prototype design where he had like a smirk, but hey, this still looks very good. His body is very round, a lot more like classic Sonic. His shoes are pretty big and his legs are pretty short. And his glove cuffs do not have the line that's normally seen when Sonic has his glove cuffs, but he does have it on his shoes, sort of like a faintly embroidered or some kind of folded line, but he very faintly has it. Onto the shoes, the stripe here is made of felt, the buckle is made of felt, and they're glued onto the plush. Well, the cuff is glued onto the plush. The rope, the ribbon thing is like sewn onto the plush here at this base of the shoe. About these black shoe stripes, that is a result of the vinyl material cracking on the plush. this is how I got the plush. I don't think it looks that bad because black does work with the rest of the plush, but it is very much an issue. Multiple times when I put this Sonic on things, the material just flakes off. Especially when I got them from the box, they had incredible amounts of flaking on these shoes. That's a big issue with the entire Sonic Adventure set. Strangely though, my Big the Cat never had an issue with the vinyl material. Like, and his shoes don't feel the same as Sonic's. I know if my Big was just kept in better condition than Sonic, I don't know, because because Big is still broken in some cases, like here, with his little embroider right there, little rope. His fishing rod's supposed to be like this, and it's supposed to have a fish on the end. Sonic's ears look pretty good, I'd say. And Sonic's eye ridge is sewn onto the plush, which is a nice thing. A lot of Sonic plushes don't actually have this, such as the Tomy plush. Overall, this Sonic is a good find if you can find him. But there's one more thing I gotta talk about. Tag is of Sonic X, which signifies that this is a Sonic X release of the plush. I'd consider it a Sonic Adventure plush because it's the same thing. It's the same exact thing. Here's the back of the tag, all in Japanese, so I can't read it, except for the URL link. And the cover features Sonic X art, that art of Sonic doing the thing that he does. And his touch tag also has Sonic Project on it, which is critical for all of the Sonic X merchandise. Okay, so if you can find the Sonic, I'd consider him a worthy buy. He is pretty expensive, especially for the original Adventure release. I haven't seen much about the X release of the plush, especially like, not a lot of sightings of him on eBay from my time on eBay. I've seen a lot of Tails, but Sonic I haven't seen much of. Strange, but I'm happy to have him in my collection. Moving on, we have Tails. Tails is a very good plush. I really like this guy. In terms of the condition he's in, his plastic eyes look great, his nose looks good. He has a closed mouth, which is the main difference between these and the original Adventure plushes. I think the closed mouth looks better than the official release of the plush, original release. I don't know, I just think it looks better. The original release with the smile, it just didn't look right. It was like a big, gaping pink void. It just didn't look all that good. Tails' bangs are looking pretty good, however, they have split, unfortunately. But since they always go to the side for some reason on this plush, they look pretty good. Tails' ears are nicely stuffed, and something I forgot to mention on Sonic is that he actually has a gold hang string. Nice. Tails' muzzle fur is looking pretty good. It's stuffed, which is very different from other Tails plushes that I've seen, such as this Tomy one, which does not have the stuffed muzzle fur. However, its chest fur is not stuffed. Tails' hand does have 5 fingers, unlike Sonic's, and he has the appropriate cuff details on his shoes and his hands. Tails' tails are looking great, especially like how they're kind of like floppy, and they have a very nice shape to them, very accurate to the art of Tails and the models in the games and all that fun stuff. Tomy's is pretty good too, but like it's kind of weird. I don't know. Tails' shoes look very nice, and the bottoms of the shoes are again made of that gosh darn vinyl material that is horrible and dumb and stupid and dumb and terrible. But this one, they aren't cracked as much as Sonic, so... Speaking of Sonic, size comparison, Tails is actually shorter than Sonic. I don't know if it's very easy to capture with the video camera, but he is shorter than Sonic. So good job. You could scale Tails, but what about Big the Cat, guys? Big the Cat's the best character. Why can't you scale him correctly? Overall, if you can find these guys for a nice price, I got them for $109, which is probably big, but then they are a decent find. Pretty good, pretty great, and excellent plushes. Tails' tag is also the same, forgot to mention that. So, if you want to see me do some more merchandise reviews, then tell me in the comments. Bye, adios amigos. Oh boy, how do I end videos?